Okay guys, so I get a lot of you guys asking me, what commands do you use? Are you using X command or Y command? Are you using German command or English command? Which ones are better? The answer is, your dog doesn't speak any human language on this planet. What your dog hears when you make this noise we call speaking is simply noise. The way that we bring meaning to the noise is we add cues that the dog understands. So for instance, most dogs know that when you pull your hand up, right, it means to sit, right? Most dogs know that. Most dogs know that when you do that, it means to lie down, okay? So if your puppy doesn't know these things, it's very easy to install these cues using some food. If you want to make one of the noises that comes out of our mouth, whatever language it might be in, mean something, what you do is first you make sure that the dog can do this basic stuff, okay? And then what you do is you start using the word before helping the dog get where he or she needs to get, okay? First you make the behavior, then you name the behavior. Name the behavior whatever the hell it is that you want. It doesn't matter. The dogs don't prefer one language over the other. One thing to keep in mind, try to keep commands simple. We don't want too many syllables in there. I don't want to say to my dog, come over here. I'll just say, come, okay? That's an example of too many words, a lot of white noise. Dogs are used to tons and tons of white noise because they always hear tons and tons. You're always talking because we're very verbal. Dogs are very nonverbal. And in order to make them verbal, you have to put a little bit of work in, okay? So understand that the dogs cue on the nonverbal before they cue on the verbal. So if you want the verbal to mean something, all right, what you would do is you would say, sit, and then help the dog, right? He's anticipating, sit, okay? Now we'll ask for the down. Okay, obviously he's verbal, so he knows. Down, sit, down, right? And you can help the dog by moving your hands. Maybe I shouldn't have used you. You're a little bit too cued in, okay? So if you want a command, so for instance, if I was to say, foos, okay? Obviously this dog is very verbal, down, because he knows what the commands mean. But let me see if I can teach him in a couple of minutes here a completely strange word. In the language of my father's people, Kurdish, the word to sit is Danisha. Now I'm just going to use Danish, okay? Now my dog obviously already knows how to be lured into positions, right? No, not that one. You're making a liar out of me. Good, now. Okay, he knows that, and he knows the actual command in English, break, sit, right? He knows that. So now, what I would want to do, down, what I would want to do with my dog, if I wanted to train him a new word, what I would do, like if he didn't know, obviously, any command for sit, I would just say Danish, and pull the ball up or pull the food up and the dog would sit. And that's how he would learn that specific word. But he already knows a command. So I can actually piggyback off that to make the learning process faster using a thing that we call classical conditioning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say the new word, then I'm going to say the old word, and then if necessary, I'm going to help him. So I'm going to break my dog, break. Okay. Danish. Sit. Sit. Yep, good. And he actually kind of down, anticipated a little bit on that sit and popped his foot up. Out. Ouch. So again, this is where we're using down. Danish. Sit. No. Down. Danish. Sit. Yep. And I just said no. You could see the dog was kind of experimenting. He's like, well, let me try a front, right? Down. Because he has no clue what I'm saying. Out, right? So I just said, no, you did the wrong thing. Down. Good. So again, we're going to ask again. Danish. Sit. Yep. Okay. Out. Down. Danish. No. Down. And when he makes a mistake, it's important. Let him know it's wrong. Danish. Sit. Yep. Right? Now, if I was to repeat that, ouch, I don't know if we're going to get it today. We'll find out. Ouch. Down. Danish. Nope. Down. He always, for some reason, he thinks that means front. Okay. Danish, sit. Yep. Don't break yourself. Out. That was pretty cool. I should throw the ball really high, just for the sake of the video. Down. Down. Danish. Sit. Close. Come here, Bubba. Out. Out. So for those of you trying to switch a language or add a language, down. This is how you can do it. Down. Danish. Sit. Sit. No. Sit. Down. We're going to do that again. Danish. Sit. Sit. He's anticipating a little bit. Out. He's decided now that Danish means stand, which is stay. And I think I think Danish, he's hearing sh in the actual word. So now he's like, okay, well, sh sounds like stay, which is stay for me. So when I say stay, it means stand, right? Stay. Good. Down. Right? So dogs are so smart. They pick up all sorts of little things. Out. But I'm going to teach him that's not what it means. Now, if I used a leash, I could actually speed the whole thing up. I'll show you how. Down. This is just another way to communicate with the dog, right? So now I have a leash on the dog. So what I can do is I can say, Danish. Ooh, pretty good. Out. Out. Good. Down. All right. We do it again. Danish. Yep. Oh, look at that. My dog knows Kurdish now. Out. We'll do one more and call it a day. Danish. Yep. Oh, there we go. I wasn't sure if he would make it in one session, but I guess he's smarter than he looks. Down. Okay, guys. So you get the idea. All right. You understand. Right? There's a chain of things that the dog knows. At the end of the chain is the behavior that you want, okay? So when you use classical conditioning, right? New word, old word, help, behavior. Okay, when I say help, I mean you use the leash, you use your hand, whatever. All right? The mistake a lot of people make when training commands is they give the command and help at the same time. And the dog cues on the help and not so much the words that you're saying, because again, you say a lot of words. So you have to keep that in mind. So if you want words to mean something, typically what you're going to do is you're going to say the word, help the dog, and reward the dog, and repeat that process until your dog has strung that funny noise together with the behavior that you want. Hope this helps you. Like, subscribe, comment below. If you don't like what I did, make sure you dislike this video. You know, it's really important to let YouTube know that you really don't approve of me. Hey guys, before we go any further, I always forget my call to action. So I'm not going to forget today. If you like the content that we provide here for free on our YouTube channel, feel free to sign up from anywhere in the world for any of our online courses. We have courses on how to train adult dogs, how to train puppies, how to train sport dogs. If you have a problem with a reactive dog, we can help you with that as well. I'd also like to take a chance to thank one of our sponsors, Eric Outdoor USA, for the fantastic durable training pants. These are not clean pants right now, but that's because we use them every single day, and they handle the weather, they handle the dogs, and you know, they're fantastic training pants. Use code SHIELD, SHIELD 15 on your next Eric Outdoor USA order.